Hello and welcome, my Gemini friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. This is going to be my group reading in celebration of the spring equinox. Now, as I was preparing for this reading, and I had an idea of growth and abundance, because we are looking at the spring equinox, and we're looking at life starting to come forth out of the snowy ground. That's when Archangel Gabriel came to me and said, actually, there's more to it, and I'm going to help you with it. So now I have an Archangel Takeover reading again. And I absolutely adore them because I really never know what they're going to send my way. So this reading is going to have a basis of growth and abundance, and we're going to let Archangel Gabriel take it away from there. So the decks I've chosen for this reading are the Wizard's Tarot, the Enchanted Map Oracle, and the Angel Inspiration Oracle. And like always, there are links below to all these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Alright, my Gemini friends, let's see what the cards have to say today. What guidance and wisdom does spring equinox and the season have for my Gemini friends? The Seven of Wands. Sevens are kind of a challenging number. However, they're very victorious. Sevens are a lucky number. The Seven of Wands, because wands being that courage and determination, that fire that's within us, talks about not giving up. Doesn't matter what challenges and obstacles we need to overcome and what we face, we're not afraid to take them on and overcome whatever stands in our way. Using that courage and determination, that passion, that inner flame to push us forward. The World, the 21st card in the Major Arcana, talks about endings and beginnings. Talks about celebrating all that you've achieved and getting excited for those next pieces, those next challenges and obstacles. Knowing that you have the skills and abilities that have brought you this far, and that it doesn't matter what we face in the future. You've got this. The challenge will be to trust in your abilities and your skills. It's kind of one of our major Achilles heels. We are able to talk ourselves out of what we can do quite easily. It's really a very negative superpower. We really need to start to challenge and reword that self-talk, because right now we can talk ourselves out of almost anything. We need to be able to really account for what it is we can do and encourage ourselves forward, knowing we've got those skills and abilities. The King of Cups. Kings are that fully developed personality. The cup is about intuition and emotion. The King of Cups encourages us to really take stock and observe our feelings. How are we reacting to things? Are we thinking about it, or are we just allowing our fire breath to spew forward and then dealing with the aftermath? No matter what life brings us, what those challenges and those ups and downs and those really placid, amazing moments in our lives, we should have control over our response, because that's the one thing we have control over. How we respond to situations. And the Ten of Cups. Tens are an ending and a beginning. Cups, again, we've got that emotion and intuition. The Ten of Cups is that family card, or it's one of the family cards. It talks about those happy, very calm moments within our family. Those positive situations, those positive events and supports that we provide them and that they provide us. it too is a fluid creature that we need to feed. Asking for the help that we need, and then being there when those who are important to us ask for our help. The spring is going to give us opportunities to really strengthen and utilize that support system. All right, let's see what else the spring is going to bring us. What abundance and growth does the spring equinox and season bring my Gemini friends? Dry desert. I know it sounds like a really funny one, but it's actually a very meaningful guidance for you. The dry desert talks about being adaptable and diving deep within for that inspiration. Sometimes we do feel very lost and uncertain about things. Slowing down and understanding what's happening in the here and now. Being observant for those messages that the high vibrational beings are sending to you, and a lot of times we're missing. Diving within ourselves to truly understand our abilities and our skills and how we can implement and use them to the best of our abilities to overcome those challenges, to really embrace what's happening and experience and learn what it is we need to experience and learn. Listening. This card talks about how the guardian angels, those high vibrational beings, the angels, archangels, whoever it is you're talking to, they can hear us. They have no problem in hearing us. Like I said before, we need to slow down so we can receive their messages. Most of us don't have our clairs open so that we're not receiving those messages as clearly, and we're not having that conversation that so many of us desire. We need to work on those skills and strengthen our abilities so that we are able to have a clear understanding of what the high vibrational beings are telling us and how they're guiding us forward. Slow and steady. This isn't a race. I know a lot of us think it is. However, we miss out so much in our fast and high-paced lives. We need to, like I said, slow down and acknowledge those messages, those symbols, those pieces that are being left for us, those patterns. When we slow down and start to write them down, we acknowledge them. We may not understand them, at least we're acknowledging them. We can start to look in and explore what those patterns and messages could mean for us, asking for that clarification, really observing what's happening around us, because that's how our clarification is going to come in. Our messages and our clarification comes in through the same way, those repeated patterns and messages. We just need to slow down, and we need to embrace, acknowledge, then we can understand them. All right, we're going to end off with Archangel Gabriel. What further guidance and wisdom can you share with my Gemini friends for the spring equinox and the spring season? Universal Heart. Universal Heart talks about that unconditional loving energy of the universe. It's all around us. We just need to, again, slow down and acknowledge it, embrace it. Because when we do start to embrace and work with that unconditional loving energy, we start to raise our vibration, which helps with these messages, and it helps us to really find that fulfillment and joy in our lives, which helps raise our vibration even further, which will help with that abundance and growth. and those manifestation skills that we're all really wanting to hone in on and work with. Gratitude. Being grateful to all those amazing individuals that have supported you throughout your life, whether that be the physical plane or the spiritual. Being grateful for where you are right now. Where we are on our journey is very individual. And we need to be grateful for where it is we are, because we are right where we need to be. It may not feel that way, but this is where we need to be right now. Being grateful for our lessons that we have learned and the ones to come. That gratitude goes a long way, especially when it comes to sharing it with others, whether it be people in our lives, in our physical plane, or the high vibrational beings. We're sending out that unconditional loving energy, which helps raise our vibration, and it helps to raise the vibration of everything around us. When we exude this amazing energy, we get it back, because the universe likes to share what it is we're sending out. And finally, love. Spring is going to really challenge you with some new and some uncertain times. We've got the King of Cups really warning us about being mindful of our emotions, taking stock and taking control of them. Our emotions that he wants us to take control over aren't the high vibrational ones. He's talking about those lower vibrational pieces that get us into trouble. We need to be focused in on sharing that loving energy, that unconditional loving energy, to those around us, and more importantly, to ourselves, so that we can raise the vibration. Like I've said before in past videos and in this video, when we raise our vibration, we raise the vibration of those around us, and we raise the ability of ourselves and others to manifest and create in our lives, which then we start to see the vibrations raise even further. High vibrational energy brings us what we want, and that's what we're really focusing in on in the spring season. And you'll see it start with spring equinox. Focusing in on that high vibrational energy will help give you direction, will also help you understand how to better use our skills and abilities to take on those challenges, to take on those next aspects and those next pieces. I want to thank Archangel Gabriel for all her amazing support and wisdom. And I want to thank you guys for joining me today and watching my video. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. It's an understatement to say there's so much more coming your way. With the archangels doing takeovers, my videos are bringing so much more to the table. So the best way to stay connected so you don't miss any of this amazing insight and healing is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell so you don't miss a video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings and healings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out. Until tomorrow, my Gemini friends.